Well, why hello there YouTube, my name is Orb and welcome back to another gameplay commentary for Modern Warfare 3. And yeah, today we're taking a look at some flawless Model 1887 action. And this is a pretty old gameplay, so I don't have too much to say about it other than Model 1887 flawless Moab. That should suffice, but I don't have too many comments about my insight about this match. I'm afraid. I'm sorry. Perhaps for future commentaries. But yeah, today I wanted to talk about something that I've noticed. Actually, I don't know in what order I'm gonna upload these videos while I'm at E3, because currently when you're watching this, I am at E3 and I'm using the scheduled uploader to get these videos up. But I don't know in what order I'm gonna upload them, so you may not have seen the video that I'm gonna reference to now. But regardless, it doesn't really matter. In the video, I was talking about people wanting to take shortcuts when they want to improve at anything in life, whether it be, gaming or non-gaming. And I talked about when I started playing Counter-Strike 1.6 and I was looking at, I was trying to find every bit of a competitive edge that I can find. So if I can get a few extra frames, if I lowered my graphics or if I lowered my resolution, that would actually help me out. Or if I, managed to find out something, a new crazy sensitivity, I would actually be able to perform a lot better. And I wanted to talk about that. That's really got me thinking about what I'm going to talk about today. And that is how I've changed as a gamer and how I changed my my mindset in a way, I guess. And what I mean by that is, I used to be a competitive player for Counter-Strike 1.6, and I used to play this religiously. There we go, religiously. And I didn't really play any other games. I didn't play Call of Duty or anything like that. I was very, very late into Call of Duty. But when I came over from Counter-Strike to Call of Duty, I carried a lot of experience from a very, very high-skilled FPS game, a game that has a very, very high skill cap. So I didn't really have big problem jumping into a public match and dominating players as I'm doing nowadays when I play Modern Warfare 3 or other games. Going from a competitive standpoint and going over to playing public only, it didn't really matter much to me, and I really I was really able to perform well. And a lot of people ask me, how can you do this? Or you didn't really play a lot of Call of Duty. How can you just join into a Call of Duty game and, just rape like this? And I don't really want to start any debates as far as, how good players are at Call of Duty. But if I would compare, if my own standpoint here, my own opinions and thoughts, if I would compare Counter-Strike 1.6 to Call of Duty, there is no real comparison. You will never find, that good of players on Call of Duty as, I played with and against in a competitive scene in 1.6. There's going to be bad players on both sides, but overall, that is why I figured that I had a really, really easy time to jump over to Call of Duty. But yeah, what I was gonna get to is that I've changed as a gamer and my mentality. So before, when I played Counter-Strike 1.6, my only goal was I wanted to get as far up in the competitive scene as I could go. I wanted to be able to play for a team that is fully sponsored, that I could get a salary for playing this game, Counter-Strike 1.6. I would get a salary for that. I would go and play tournaments all over the world. That was kind of my goal, and that seemed like a very, very far-fetched goal at times. But at the end, I was kind of close. I was sort of at the creeping up on the semi-professional level, and that is something that is huge for Counter-Strike 1.6. And this was, mind you, this was during the prime of 1.6, and the competitive level was very, very high at that moment. And when you look at other games and you can tell somebody that you're semi-professional, it doesn't really say a lot about them. It says pretty much that, oh, you were kind of at the top, but really not. But with Counter-Strike 1.6, I feel like it's sort of a step above, but still it's not the professional level, but sort of the semi-professional level. I spent a lot of time playing Counter-Strike 1.6, and I was actually, I don't know why I said actually twice, but I was actually good at the game, really good at the game, according to some people. And yeah, my only mindset was I wanted to get as far as I can. I wanted to dominate everybody, and I spent hours just watching demos, which are pretty much recaps of games. Watching the recaps of games, watching in-eye demos of other players, famous players that I thought was good to try and improve and trying to add to my own game. But something that I've noticed is nowadays I don't care about that at all. I have no interest in going back to Counter-Strike 1.6 to try and, you know, achieve some sort of fame there. I have no interest in playing Call of Duty for fame or glory. I just want to have fun. I just want to play public, and a lot of competitive players can't really take that fact that why are you just playing this game for fun? You're just wasting time. That was kind of how I looked at people who played public back in the day, because I only played, you never played public when you were playing competitive scene. That you were sort of looked down upon if you were playing public at the time. And I think that's kind of the same. I think that's kind of the same today with other games as well, other than Counter-Strike 1.6. But you were looked down upon, and I could never, you know, imagine myself just playing public all day and streaming public matches and, you know, getting, you know, thousands and hundreds of viewers watching me as I play a public match. But it's kind of, I guess the audience differs, and as I said, my mindset is completely different, as I don't want to achieve that kind of fame. I don't want to trying to you know make a name for myself out in, you know, the world of Call of Duty. Just something I thought about that I thought I would talk about. I don't know if you feel the same. Please put it in the comment section below. If you're a competitive player, what you think about public matches and all that, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you liked the video, go ahead and rate it. I would really appreciate it. And if you like it even more, if you love it, man, feel free to add it to your favorites. And that will be all, guys. So have an awesome day, and I will see you when I get back from E3. So later, guys. Bye.